across the state. We continue to track areas of rain. Otherwise, it's fog and mist outside. Live view right now, Windsor Locks, and you can tell that we do have some precipitation coming down. Light rain, a little bit of limited visibility, not too terrible. And the temperature is 46 degrees, north wind at 10. It's going to make it feel cooler out there. First Alert live radar, the only live radar in the state, does show that we do have a light rain coming down in Windsor Locks along I-91. So wet travel conditions will persist through the overnight hours into tomorrow. We are also seeing the rain coming down lightly in Somers and Stafford, Union, and then you get farther to the south, a little break in the action, but still areas of fog and mist or drizzle. Drizzle is not going to be picked up by the radar, just too tiny of a little particle there. But developing showers, that's going to be the case through tonight into tomorrow. Additional rain passing by from Hamden to Haddam, but nothing too terribly heavy at this point in time. So waves of rain. Here comes the next batch developing to our west across Pennsylvania and New York. This is coming in for overnight tonight into tomorrow. And those temperatures, yeah, that's been the other big story. Been giving you that first alert of how much colder it's going to be today. So definitely a shock to the system. And these readings are going to be kind of hanging out in this zone through much of tonight. Low 40s to mid 40s and then near 50 degrees right along the immediate shoreline. Overnight, as mentioned, those 40s to low 50s. It's persistent the next 6 hours, off and on showers. Otherwise, it's clouds and a little bit of mist. Tomorrow, yep, still near the umbrella, and allow a little extra travel time in the morning, giving you that first alert for wet travel conditions morning, afternoon, and then the rain will be exiting eastward as we settle into tomorrow evening. Let's show you futurecast. So the rain is going to be moving on through off and on. Could be a couple of downpours here and there through tonight. Tomorrow morning, here comes more rain. Kind of crummy weather. There's the early afternoon, so the heaviest has moved out by 1 o'clock, and maybe a lone little passing shower during the evening. Then the colder air starts to move in, drier air as well. So for Tuesday, Halloween, it is going to be dry and mostly sunny. How about that? And then we're watching this coastal low we talked about. Could be some rain across the eastern part of the state, and depending on how this thing develops, yeah, there could be a chance for snow, but still at this point in time, we're calling for a few showers and watching it. Trick-or-treat forecast looking great, but bundle up. It's going to be chilly into the 40s. And a first alert for Thursday morning, the first freeze of the season, meaning most areas will experience below freezing conditions. So any of those sensitive plants you want to salvage, you better go ahead and harvest them before Thursday morning. So yeah, not the best weather heading into the week, but it does improve just in time for Halloween. We're watching that low closely, and then that first alert for the cold weather, but then moderating temperatures through next weekend, and overnight lows will improve as well. For now, next weekend, we're keeping it dry, and even shoreline temperatures bounce back by then as well. That's your first alert forecast.